What's up, everybody? So, ooh, that was a little crackly. How's the audio sounding? I normally do a little bit of a test beforehand, but I accidentally showed our hand and who was here. So, whoops. Hey, everyone. Let's go ahead and Jared Rabago is here, Mr.
Hello.
Bob Roberts, and Ellie Knapp. Hey, what's up? Stream is live. What's up, everyone? So, today we want to be showing you guys a bit of some spy stuff, specifically involved with infiltrations, with strategic-y, yeah, that's what the word, it's a very strategic-y experience, and we're going to be using our own guys to go and attack some of these dudes that we have currently showing up on the wall. So, before I go into all the rest of it, we're going to jump into a very specific part, which is that we need your guys' help. We're going to have a Moobot poll in a second that will show what you guys want for us to send into some initial spy infiltration fights. Those words are a bit difficult to get out today, and I'm not sure why.
So let's zoom in on one of these guys and just kind of give you a tour of the followers that we've already dominated in this zone to use to make spies of. We're in the Gorger. What's he afraid of?
What is he?
No fears.
Oh,
So-
beast fodder.
Beast
okay.
fodder.
And then
I'm going to call this guy
battle
Ur, U-R, in the Moobot poll, just so you guys are aware. If you ever see names like this, where it's like U-R and then Eden or something in that regard, that's us just moving things on. I realize I might have just switched the camera again to just our faces. Sorry about that.
Oh, okay, there we go. So here's
We're back.
Here's the
We're
Gorger, covered in blood. Let's look at one of the other guys.
Fixed.
Hoglick the Crow. No
Strong.
weaknesses. Nice.
No weaknesses.
Level 39. All right, and he's epic. Good one. Good one.
Hoglick.
All right,
What a
let's see.
name.
What else we got?
Let's see.
Orza the Hacker, another epic. Terrified of more guy flies. Okay. Fear
Horza.
of burning. Come on, Horza. Let's see.
Is that the same crow from the Nemesis Forge? Patchy Penguin's asking. I mean, it's crows are a reoccurring like theme that show up from here. Actually, Bob, you'd be a pretty good explanation for that one, in regards to like, because it was a guy with a crow face, and it was just the idea of like how it's like in our environment, you guys have dudes who are crow beaks and can wear them, and like the Raven returns from a Mordor thing.
Right. Yes. So okay.
So this is
Crackhorn,
Crackhorn.
Deadeye.
Crackhorn. I've seen a lot of people saying Hoglick, Hoglick. Hey, we'll do the vote in a second.
Tars Brawlmaster mounted on a Caragor. Tough. Let's see.
Tars, love Deadeye. Mm-hmm.
Good. Okay, so remember, we're gonna pick some of these guys to send into the fight pits to try and prove themselves as spies. So,
Right.
So I think that's all we've got on our team to start with that we've already pre-recruited.
Right.
So is that it? Start the poll and
Sure. Okay, guys. It's the top three. We'll send in the top three. So as you guys are polling and looking at stuff, we'll quickly be going through here. And yeah, just as we're looking at each one of these guys, not the specific war chiefs though yet, because we want them to focus on the people to choose
All
for.
right, so we got mounted dude. We've got
Open.
archer here. Let's see.
All right. Remember, exclamation point, vote, and then the name, and that's how we'll be able to track it.
A couple of epic level 40, level 39. Those guys are tough.
We gotta vote Crackhorn, vote Tars, vote Ur, vote Tars, vote Hoglick.
This big meat
Ur.
bone club. That's nice.
To quote FMA, who wouldn't want a follower with a big bone? No idea. That was from E3.
We've got a good spread of classes here too. We got
Yeah, we do.
The hunter and the archer and infantry and mounted and
Tars for
Olog.
president. I agree. Alright, I'm gonna start looking up to see what everyone's saying in the votes. Currently, Ur is in the lead at 35%, followed by Tars, and followed by Crackhorn.
Or Hoglick.
Sorry, Hoglick. Hoglick. Oop, no, it's going Ur, Hoglick, Tars. Those are the three that we have currently winning.
Nice.
Quick
nice.
refresh to see how that's changed. Ur, Tars, and Hoglick. So what ends up happening, as a reminder, it's the top three. So we're going to give you guys a little bit more time. Those of you who are voting for Crackhorn is at 14%. So you might want to change your vote. just if you want to influence something.
So, and we're gonna pick one of these war chiefs to have them focus on and see if we can dogpile a bunch of spies on
Right.
on one guy. So there's a bunch of Olog war chiefs.
All right, I'm going to do one more refresh. Let's see. Ur is definitely being sent in. Hoglick is definitely being sent in, and Tars. All right. So we now have our 3 guys.
All right, so
We're gonna close the poll.
start with Ur-Eden the Gorger and command him. So, Ur-Eden.
Let's see. Let's make sure we go after someone with lots of bodyguards. Or actually, let's save that one.
Oh,
Take
save
that back.
Save the guy with the million
Save
bodyguards.
that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll pick one of these guys. Should we go after another Olag or this little guy?
Let's go after a little guy. Because we're saving the large guy for a good reason. So I think that'll be fun. Let's go ahead and confirm this mission.
Okay, so we created our fight pit. You can mark that on your map, and let's head in. And well, that'll be his draw out mission. So mark that guy for this fight pit proving, and let's go check this out.
So as a reminder for you guys, what we're doing right now is that we're choosing who's going to become our spy. And for someone to be a spy, they need to go infiltrate and be fighting an orc pit. When they win that, that means that they're trustworthy. It's an orc society. So as this continues, we'll have our guys. Oh, I love that move.
Oh yeah.
That's the Talon strike. Amazing for moving around. So as we have our guys come in and we do the fight, honestly, we're going to be cheering these guys on because it is the AI that's going to be fighting. And this is why you have to be so strategic and intelligent about who you're sending in for these fights, because they might die. So let's go ahead and fingers crossed on this one. And we also don't know who we're going up against.
Yeah, so these are often actually a bit of a dice roll. Like you're putting a little bit of your resources on the line, putting a guy in here not really knowing what it's up against, not getting to groom him for it exactly. So let's just see what happens.
Cool. Lord Huron wants me as a follower. Sure thing, man. Hola. Ooh.
You face a true follower of the Dark Flame.
Olag be
Show
Olag.
me what you got.
I like what you got.
That was a
wow,
big starting
immediate.
hit. Holy cow.
All right, so anytime a guy has bombs, it's an amazing benefit because it allows for a stun. But it seems like we just got like a sweet,
got lucky,
like critical in a way.
Yeah.
Oh,
he
his presence.
He shouted him to death.
Walls of Jericho.
The
Well
Gorger
done.
is amazing. So now he's infiltrated as a spy. He has leveled up a bunch from succeeding here as well, so that's good. And we got the gear from the guy he killed, so
we
win, win, win.
win. Uruk's Hollow, death by fart.
Let's send the next guy.
All right, let me look up who the next guy was again, just so we can make sure we're correct. It's going to be Hoglick. Just still, what a name.
It's okay, Hoglick.
Hoglick against Booth the Unstoppable.
Here we go. Epic 39 Crow.
All right, and he's a hunter, so hunters are really good against Caragors and other beasts. They are also ranged, throwing spears. So let's see how he does. He's also a Mystic Trickster and Epic.
It looks like this is a great matchup.
Ooh.
All right, let's see. This is gonna be fun.
Ooh, let's go ahead and look at.
He's up against his evil twin, basically.
Oh, I love it how it's
Crook the Dreamer.
Ooh, that's gonna be cool. Could we look at their details real quick again?
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so terrified of boss fear. Oh, that's an interesting one. Terrified of Morgai flies. So flies won't be involved necessarily. Sickly. Our guy isn't poisoned, so we don't have to see that happening.
He's not mounted, so we won't.
No.
Okay, when his rage wears off. So what's he enraged by?
He's yeah. Let's check that out. He's enraged by. Oh, he's a smoke bomb.
Enraged by poison. He's
Enraged.
sickly, but it pisses him off.
Right.
Oh, and a blood brother.
Actually, go back to the right real quick, Ellie. Too. I want to see the. The
inside
in the
his-
tab. Yeah, I want to check out his. It looked like he had a bomb. Yeah, smoke bomb.
God.
That's gonna. So bombs can be very powerful too. Let's go ahead and ooh, some political humor in there with Dreamer and Daka. Nice.
Oh boy.
Go ahead and pop back to the other guy. Let's see. What is our like extra abilities? He has no weaknesses, which is amazing.
Poison proof, frost proof.
All right.
Enraged by cowards.
I like it. He also has smoke bomb. Ooh.
Yeah, they're
Ooh.
two tricksters showed.
Tricksters.
What are his epic?
Epic
my
smoke
God.
bomb. And he has decoys. Ooh.
Holy cow! Okay,
This is gonna be a
gross.
fun one.
Like,
So you guys, you haven't seen the decoys in the orc pit
This is
fight.
gonna be so
It's
great.
pretty funny in the orc pit fight.
let's do this. This is amazing. 2 sets of decoys head to head.
Put you in your place. Why don't think you could give me a real challenge?
I feel like they should be blood brothers of each other. I don't know who his blood brother was, but It kind of like spoils the decoy thing when you get them to like.
I disagree. Well,
You know which one's for real here.
Let's see.
Oh.
Someone has said the guy with the scientist glasses, so I'm assuming it's me. Can Olog have special tribe special attacks? Oh, that's actually a question that I'm not 100% sure on. Bob, if an Olog, because they have their Olog strength as their bonus, but can they use like Mystic Blade and stuff like that?
So the Ologs do have some special.
Was it actually or was it the decoy? Because sometimes it does this with the decoys.
That's true. That's true.
Okay, it was him. Ah!
That was legit.
Got a nice sword.
Crook the Dreamer was killed.
Oh,
but now we're focused on a different. Okay.
It's a decoy.
Yeah,
it's
that's
a
right.
we don't. It's
so. Oh, but we got the epic sword from the guy who died. So that's awesome.
Excellent.
Okay, so I love the decoys. So what ends up happening, chat, if you have decoys getting killed, then the camera like checks out each one, and you have that moment of like fear, like was it mine? Like oh thank God it wasn't him, and then you move to the next one. Same thing happens though with the enemy decoy because you continually kill the wrong guy, and you're like, "Grr." It's a great one.
Nice, nice. Okay, Tars is our last dude to make the attempt on becoming a booth spy.
All right, so Tars is our last one. Yep, double checking. It's oh yeah. So the question related to the Olog. Do Ologs use tribe bonus? I think
They have their own special versions of things.
okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. There you go. Question for you. Answered. All right. Tars looks dope. I know. So if look at the guy he's going up against. One of the rogues. Terrified of boss fear. Such an interesting one.
Soft-headed
Fear of execution. Dazed by stealth.
Marauder trickster. Okay.
Another smoke bomb. My favorite tribe bonus is the Marauders. Double.
dueling.
Oh yeah.
Crossbows. Awesome. Vulnerable to stealth. That's not going to happen. What's he? Oh yeah.
We have a couple questions for subtitles for when they're talking. Let me switch it off so that we can do that real quick. So we're gonna just say hi to you guys for a second as we switch to the menu screen so we can bring up subtitles. Because I'm seeing a couple questions about that. So yeah, we can do that.
Why aren't there that many Ologhai? You mean like only 3 of the 4 warchiefs out in front of the fort?
Yeah, there was actually a bunch of Ologhai that we currently have on there. There we go. Switching back.
Ready?
Is there a Viking helmet? I mean, there are helmets that have spikes. I like also Ellie hype.
Nice.
People are excited to have you back.
All right, let's do it. Brawlmaster v Deathmonger.
Don't worry, Goblin Games. Happy to answer.
Let's teach you a lesson, shall we?
Yeah.
Never done glob to kill.
I see a Caragor. Hey!
Whoa.
Oh! That was awesome. Okay, he's just like, the true warrior is the Caragor in this fight. Some backstabs there.
Oh, tricky.
Oh, he's doing his best. Oh, tackle time.
Oh no.
Put me down. People are talking about your shirt, Alec. Oh, man. What does glob actually mean from Lord Huin? I believe it's an insult. That's what we're saying.
Hey! I will collect.
Oh, what up, Beowulf? Welcome to Seeing Us Live.
Putting up a fight.
That guy's putting up a fight. He's
Ooh, I
still
love
higher
it.
level and he's not taking too much damage, but
Those sweet dodges happening too.
oh boy, here we go.
He's
again.
not good with the getting hit in the face moments. Yeah, so people asking about why Talion isn't involved, it kind of blow the cover to become a spy if Talion had a favorite.
Yeah, your guy's trying to prove that he's loyal to an enemy warchief here. You can't have an undead ranger defend.
You want some?
He keeps hitting the Caragor.
It's a good distraction.
It is. It's really helping that. Honestly, I've seen like Caragor packs come in, and it can be pretty intense.
Nice, nice. Dodge the body slam that time.
Oop, low shot.
Come on.
So fight is
Oh.
Caragor for the save. What happens when the timer runs out? Well, if it runs out, we'll show you. And if not, I actually don't know. I haven't seen the timer run out. Does it end? Is it someone just shot in the back of the head?
You know, it's been a long time since I've seen that happen too. As sort of our failsafe. I think it may just end in a draw.
Ooh, that'd be interesting too.
So
Seregost for warchief.
no one levels up. No one becomes spies.
That's interesting.
This is a good one. This is a good one.
This
Oh,
is-
come
it's
on.
close.
Come on, man.
Oh,
You
man.
were winning for so long.
Yeah, he started strong. He even has a Seregost backup. Let's see, can orcs that die in
he's
pit
dodging.
fights come back? Gemage?
Dodging.
Yeah. Or it's we have guys come back like that.
Can cheat
I mean-
death from all sorts of unlikely demises.
Let's see, Dark Hatchet are the pits in every.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh,
Oh,
Oh.
and the
And the
face,
boondocks.
and oh, and that thing.
It didn't go deep enough.
Lost.
All right, so good
maybe-
comebacks, Takuga. This is actually, however, I'm kind of glad this happened because let's go ahead and let's grab Stakuga because
Yeah.
now that we've killed a guy, oh look, there's a dude right there who's stronger than our last guy. Let's go ahead and grab him.
There's always an opportunity. Oh, the Seregost's still
The
chasing him.
Seregost not done.
I underestimated this time.
I mean, I would be surprised too the moment I got out of my pit fight and all of a sudden Talion shows up. He can come back from that as
There you
David.
go. There you go.
Yes, he can. Nice. Oh, finish it.
Oh no.
Hold the B. There we go. All right, let's recruit him. So, Stakuga, this is actually an interesting thing, and we'll repeat this again so you guys can see. He was actually already a spy for another,
He was already a bodyguard
or excuse me,
for another warchief.
he was already a bodyguard for another warchief. So if you capture a bodyguard that and dominate them who's already working for another warchief or whatnot, you can immediately make them a spy, as you can see here. Which let's go ahead and do that.
So then you bypass making them do the whole fight pit thing if you're going after a guy who's already a bodyguard.
Right.
You catch him on his own.
So
cool.
yeah, which is a perfect. Now we could actually run off and in our plans, we actually weren't expecting the individual to be already a bodyguard for somebody else. In that
So let's
regard.
see what who is he a bodyguard for?
Yeah,
actually?
Slack.
No, up there.
Oh, move over to the right.
To the right down a little bit.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, Stakuga.
Yeah, okay, so he's the bodyguard. He's one of the bodyguards of that Olag that has a million.
That's going to be
freaking
really
bodyguards.
useful for a surprise later.
Convenient. Okay,
Yes.
cool.
So let's go ahead and.
Does he have another bodyguard, the war chief that we're going after?
Yeah, actually.
Okay, there's one more bodyguard.
So should we go do this one real quick? Yeah, you know what, Ellie? We believe in your speed, so we're gonna do that. But we're gonna have to jump into the map real quick. So I'm gonna switch out again before we do that. So
Oh.
we're gonna go after this guy and then show that someone who's aligned to bodyguard can quickly become a spy, like we did just a second ago, but do a repeat, so that we
go
can
check it out.
narrow that one. And we also see who he's going after.
Skak the Angry.
So let me switch us out real quick, so that we can do the map thing. All right, map ready to switch.
What are we doing? Just going over, right?
You're gonna
I was gonna
fast
fast
travel
travel.
over? Okay,
Right.
got it.
How much does the level of the opponents matter? So 17 birth. You know, it actually matters less
not quite
than
there
the
yet, Jerry.
traits that the guy has.
It's pretty meaningful. It's pretty meaningful, but yeah, if you want a low level guy to win in a fight pit where you can see who he's up against, then you can make a low level guy
All right.
overcome by
I'm gonna
getting a
switch
good
back
trait
just for now.
matchup.
Yeah, I just gotta get
yeah. Right. I mean, because if a guy was mortally wounded by fire, he would immediately die. And I'll switch back again so you can map. Oh no, was that a Seregost?
Yeah,
Oh.
just wait a second, Jared.
Ah!
Still in combat. Just
All right, switching back.
wait a second.
So the idea is that if they was mortally wounded to fire,
Ah, Jared, I thought we were.
I
on
switched.
pause.
It's okay.
Okay.
Don't worry. Don't worry about a thing. All right,
No,
we're
yeah.
on us right now. Do whatever you need to do.
Oh, okay, for sure?
Yes,
Okay.
for sure.
For sure.
There we
And
go.
And we're back. Perfect. Cool. Those rocks look hot. Thank you, Talion. So anyway, we're gonna do this fight. So let's go ahead and jump in. And the idea is we're gonna dominate Skak in order to make him be someone that we can immediately send over as a spy. But this is kind of the way that you would do it as a player if you wanted to skip the process of going after someone who is already a bodyguard,
Or
not yet a bodyguard.
Right, exactly. Creating the spy through the fight pit, or find an already bodyguard.
Always arrow proof.
Hey! I was gonna run that one down.
I literally like people were.
I'm willing to be flexible.
Nice.
People are shouting that we're witches and we need to for the magic that we have.
It's true.
Alright, so we're gonna grab this guy, see some pretty legit battling.
Oh boy. His dudes ran off to chase down the other guy, so now it's just this lonely, enraged archer.
Ooh, and he's a commander.
Oh, he's a commander without his gang. They all ran after his target.
That actually works out really well for us.
Bummer.
Let's see, Dark Hatchet 500. I actually answered that question, and the answer is yes. There are pits in every region. So it's... Let's see. Will there be a general questions period in the stream? The Infinity Complex one, I'll actually answer the general questions post-stream, and I'll just hang out in chat and be there. What's my favorite pit? It's an interesting question. I don't know. It's like... kind of like Seregost because it's all cold. I think that's a cool one.
Can't dominate black.
Right, he has to become unenraged. So that's actually something you guys can learn right now. If a guy is enraged, the broken is turned off for a little bit. So you want to... Oh, he's ready.
There he goes. There he goes.
He's ready.
Shadow dominate.
Shadow dominate. Recruit. Perfect. Will we be able to command followers to fight each other? Friends? Yes, actually. Right now, though, we're showing the spy version of it. So, make spy infiltrate warchief. Boom. There we go. All right.
Betrayal now available.
Betrayal now available. So, we're going to show you guys another mission that this is related to. Basically, when you have a bunch of captains who are spies on a warchief, when you do one of those warchief missions, you can pull that guy out, and then he will have a betrayal occur in that mission. But this is a particularly, that word was hard again. This is a particular, slightly different type of mission where there's only our guys on him. So it creates a different type of mission, which we will go over and do real quick.
You want to do his betrayal mission?
Yeah.
I mean, we can do that, or we can do the other one. We can save the betrayal mission too.
What?
What do you want?
I think.
Let's go after the warchief. Let's go get him.
Yeah.
Let's go get him. Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
And so I'm going to switch off of the world again real quick. So actually, you can't fast travel right now. Get some health, yeah. Let's see. So there are a couple questions that are unrelated to spies and that kind of thing. Just so you guys know, if I'm skipping over that question, that's why. It's just we're focusing on spies and stuff today. So you look like you're out enough, so I'm going to switch it back to us real quick.
No.
Let's see, I'm reading a question. Let's see. Oh, that's an interesting one. Goblin Games, that's actually a question that is not exactly related to our spies, but I do find that to be an interesting one in regards to that. We'll have to try to answer that one post or at the end. What do I have to pay for a gotcha, Webster? 903, it's a compliment to one of these two lovely people on stream. That's how you get a gotcha. So can you choose war chiefs like you do with the Overlord? Yes, you can. In fact, we will show that in just a moment. Let's go ahead and take out this war chief so we can create an opening. Oh, is he below us? Oh, he looks like he's behind us?
start points down.
Oh, there it is. Oh, I love that in Gorgoroth where it's like, oh yeah, that's right. There's a whole world underneath you too.
The lava tubes. All right, so yeah, so since we made all
Gotcha.
of this guy's bodyguard spies, and he doesn't have anybody else, and there's multiple of them, we're gonna go full Julius Caesar on him here.
Julius Caesar, I love it. Et tu, Brutus?
Come here, elf lover. Me and the boys want to show you some orcish kindness. You die now, boss.
To the point, straightforward. You die now, boss.
Perfect.
So this is going to be way easier for Ellie to take this war chief down than if she'd gone into the fort, done the draw out mission, tried to work the guy down in the midst of an alarm and all the
Right.
chaos of the fortress. Especially if we didn't have all spies with him too. Like, this is what you get as the payoff for putting the work in to make spy bodyguards.
Right.
Just total gang up.
Turning orcs against their master. That's low. Why didn't I think of that?
I like Booth.
It's true. We are a little more evil than Booth.
So let's see. Should we? Oh, he's
there
ready
you
to
go.
go.
Oh,
Oh
look
no!
out. He's called in some sappers.
Oh man.
Oh boy.
Oh no. So what do
Oh, now
sappers
he's
do?
So the sappers, you might have seen them as an upgrade in Fort Assaults that we've shown before. Oh boy. Oh, Gorger. He just couldn't control himself.
Oh,
Oh, and Booth was a destroyer, so he just chucked out some last minute death grenades. Okay, well that's all right. We're still in a good place here. So killing the warchief means we disabled his upgrade that he was bringing to the fort. So the hunter host is disabled. You won't have hunters, which means we can bring beasts in with less likelihood that they'll get killed on the way. And now we've also created an opening, right? So next step.
Next step.
Let's go back to the army screen.
I also saw a question which was, can overlords figure out if there are spies? The answer is yes.
It's true.
We've actually
It's
had
true.
a couple streams where that has happened. It's pretty cool.
All right, so who should we throw in? Okay, because we have an empty pedestal here for the warchief, this is our opportunity to make a warchief spy. So same process. We got to command a guy to go up in there. Should we just throw it out to people, see who they
Yeah.
want us to make the warchief?
First name that is someone who isn't already a spy. Let's go ahead and plop in.
All right, what do we got? No official vote. Just throw it at us.
Just throw out a name.
Do the crow. Make the crow the warchief.
Do the crow is really quick from Droidbot
Yeah,
6.
boom, he's on it.
All right, hog like the crow.
Oh, Link.
So same process. It's going to create a proving mission. It's going to go back into the fight pits and try and prove himself to be the new warchief. So
Awesome. We got him going in, so let's go ahead and I'll switch back so we can do another fast travel over there, or in a moment when there's no combat.
ready? Okay.
Oh, I think it's good. I'll make the switch now. So I saw a question that was also asking, can you have all the war chiefs be spies? The answer is yes.
yeah, all spy warchiefs means that.
It's to the far right, Ellie.
Oh yeah. That's that one.
Yeah, there we go.
Perfect.
We're going to, if you have all spy warchiefs, then the fort assault is basically just walls blowing up, capture points already got. You're just kind of walking through the fort, saying hello to everybody, and bringing the walls down.
Exactly. In fact, it's the actual experience is with the victory points. They are ready to be immediately taken when you walk up to them, and the war chief is there, just standing over, and he will also blow up a hole in the wall.
And okay, here we go. So this is the same process. We're going to see if this guy can become a warchief, but we're not going to go at the fort assault after that. We've got another little treat in store. So let's try this and hope he actually wins first.
That's an important. We really hope he wins this one.
Are we switched?
Yeah.
Yep.
We're back in. Schmaz the killer. Oh, he's level
Oh,
27.
wow.
Cool.
He's got the
yeah.
claw hand. Yeah, this guy's going down though.
Yeah, he's a destroyer though, which carry bombs.
I saw someone say, do archers have a disadvantage in the fight pits? There's a bit of a rock, paper, scissors going on with the different classes and powers and stuff, so you can get yourself into a situation where the guy's not the right matchup, but archers aren't inherently at a disadvantage. There's certain things they're strong against. I'll let you guys figure that out, though.
Wow, our guys.
Oh, that's right, he's got the decoys.
Right.
Oh.
Oh, he uses the tribe's ability, and
Oh.
this was quick. I mean, he's 13 levels above.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh, right in the neck. Oh, popped his head off.
Woo! There was a question which was, can you have an overlord be a spy? If an overlord is a spy, you own the region, so no,
Yeah.
you
Right.
take the region in that
Right.
case.
All right, Hoglick the Crow is our new war chief. Excellent.
That's fantastic. Let's go ahead and jump into the army screen. Oh, there we go. Perfect. So, please explain this next part because it is such joy.
So, okay, so instead of having this guy making your fort assault easier, you can command him to go on a mission. The special mission here is you can tell him to go after another war chief, and then he'll bring all his bodyguards out against the enemy war chief's bodyguards, and you have this huge pitched battle. So let's tell him to go after the that big gnarly Olag with the boatload of bodyguards.
Right, and this is an important reminder here too, which is that your spy will be revealed.
That's right. Yeah. So he's not going to be a spy anymore once we tell him to go draw out another warchief. But that's that's spending him to try and dismantle another warchief and his bodyguards.
Right. So here we go. Oh, look at this.
Wow.
We even have one of our guys who's already
That's
there.
right, because we had that fortunate accidental spy on the way in, and it looks like we've probably taken out some of his other bodyguards as fight pit opponents along the way.
That's right.
So he's actually whittled down to just a couple of bodyguards now. This will be fun.
Got a question from Mellow High 67. Who are the two Uruks at the top next to the warchief? Those were other. That's the overlord you were referring to at the top, and then there are two warchiefs up there.
Right. So when you're doing the fort assault, those front warchiefs are the first ones that come out to protect the capture points, the victory points that you're going after. Mm-hmm. Once you claim all of those, then you go back to the next layer of defenses, and inside those are where those last two warchiefs will come out to defend the inner points.
Mm. Bob, I have a question for you that I saw in chat, which is when an Uruk betrays, does that count as a stealth attack? Or is it a normal attack?
It counts as a normal attack, but it does a huge amount of damage.
There we go.
So that's a good question.
Thank you for asking.
It's funny. The way they've been giving themselves away here, when you say, "I'm betraying you now," stab, it's not as stealthy as it could be.
I guess not. Let's see. Can you have a warchief betray an overlord? Warrior in gold. There we go. That's how you pronounce it. I believe your question is that like when the overlord comes out to fight, you have a warchief in there to betray.
The warchief betrayal of an overlord is that he's going to blow a wall open for you to come in and have the point already captured for you.
And then
so it's more of an emotional betrayal.
Or then he'll also turn and attack everybody through the fortress as well.
Exactly.
Once you get there.
All right, here we go. The Skinner versus our little crow.
This is where your last battle will be fought. This is where your treachery will be rewarded.
Won't follow the Bright Lord and you realise there are orcs who serve them everywhere, and they're all coming for filth like you. For the Bright Lord!
Oh,
nice.
Yeah. Oh, cutting the leg out.
Achilles heel first.
Nice.
And so it begins. I love these fights where we have all the grunts running in, and it has like a feeling of like,
oh my.
Oh, one of his decoys.
That's right. I forgot about the decoys again.
Another decoy.
Oh man.
We're gonna have a lot of decoys. They look like the captain, but they're basically grunt power, so they will die.
Acquire only the choicest materials. I scour them to strip away fat, soften them by pounding in dung, and soaking them in Caragor brains. And when I slip into your cured hide, I make you look good. I'm bad at taking prisoners, but I'm great at mutilating corpses.
Make you look good. So
That is what a line. You.
He is a poet.
Grim, I agree, Grim Grimely. What a poet. See, can enemy fortresses initiate pitch battles? That's an interesting question. I don't have an answer for that one yet. That's a question for Bob.
Can enemy fortresses initiate pitch battles?
I guess-
No. That mission is only going to show up on your command if you make a spy warchief and tell him to go after him. Oh, poor
You
decoy.
ran into the spikes.
More decoys. I love Lord Hewlin's joke. He's like a douche is a douche. Get it? Okay.
Won't be so lucky.
Well, we can make them ours. Oh, someone is running away because they're terrified. There he goes. Same with this Caragor. Grom's mad because of weakness, because of the run. Makes sense. There's a question for you, Bob, which is, are there spies invading you at any point if you have own a fortress?
So there is always the chance of your guys betraying you, which is functionally that's what's happening there. That guy
Right.
says I'm flipping sides and stabs the boss in the back. That's
Right.
the betrayal moment that you may have seen on stream before, where one of your guys will decide to flip and attack you.
That was a sweet Caragor save.
Oh, right up on top.
Right, so I guess it's functionally, it's not necessarily like, oh,
Oh,
that was
my.
sweet.
Oh,
Was that
he's pissed that you killed his bodyguard. So yeah, basically yes, your guys can betray you and functionally are flipping and turning into different spells. Bleeding out.
Oh, bleeding out guy. Currently we're playing on normal. I see that's a question. Oh, you grabbed it. Yeah. Can you still instantly dominate feared captains? Midnight, Riot, that question specifically is in regards to if it's a mortal fear.
The guy's terrified.
Yeah.
His icon turns green and broken, just like when you work him down in health, and so then yeah, you can do that. Nice. All right.
Perfect.
We win the pitched battle, although
ran.
that's because he's trying to flee, so you can, make that not happen.
Go and grab him. Oh god.
nowhere else?
Up.
So there was a question. This particular one that we're playing is actually the PAX demo. So what you guys will be playing will look different and have more updates to the process.
True. All right. Should we recruit him or shame him?
I like a recruit because
we'll
he's
recruit.
cool. But honestly, we could also
He
let
did
chat.
He did promise to make us look good.
Yeah, that's true.
We care about this.
Keep him?
So we see shame popped up, shame, fight popped up. I'm actually just looking at chat to see what you guys are saying. Just write it in real quick.
Recruit. Oh man, it's all over the place.
Brand,
Murder,
shame,
shame,
kill,
recruit,
brand.
shame. Oh no, it's so split.
Oh wow.
It's so split.
All right, Moobot.
You do it. We're gonna do it.
We're
I do
doing
it
a
the right
Moobot
way.
poll. Moobot poll.
Spontaneous poll.
All right. Just so you guys are, hold on. Before I do this, I want to make sure we don't constantly flip back and forth screen. There we go. All right. So we have, we're gonna make it kill, shame, and recruit,
There we go.
and open. It was just so many options. So we just quickly grab. All right. Let us know your desire. Vote shame, vote kill, vote shame, vote kill. Remember, it's exclamation point, vote, and then whatever you want to do, as opposed to exclamation point something. All right,
Wow.
shame, recruit,
That's pretty
kill.
good.
So close.
Well, we're going through.
It's like recruit is maybe edging
Yeah.
out the victory right now.
Maybe a little bit. Refresh. Recruit.
Oh,
recruit is
taking
taking it.
over.
It's almost at 50%.
Okay.
Let's make
okay.
him our friend.
We can always kill him later.
That's true. That's so true. He's epic.
He's very cool looking.
Level him up and then kill him for his loot.
Yes, you can. That's true. All right, so I'll go ahead and close the poll because we had it. Go ahead and show the destruction that's occurred. So we've now taken out 2 war chiefs in this process, and so that is one of the other ways you can remove them because it allows you to have the decrease of those defense augmentations that exist, as well as you don't have to fight those particular war chiefs at those points.
Yeah, so that's about a third of this fortress dismantled there, since there's 6 war chiefs in charge here. Give you a little taste of, and of course we preceded this hierarchy with, we came in with a bunch of guys already recruited to use to do those fight pits and make spies and stuff. So there's a little more to building up to this point. But,
Right.
Yeah.
JC Wits just asked, "Can that guy make us a suit now?" Oh man, what a joyous moment. Actually, let's get a good look at him. So he's beast fodder.
Oh, there's little faces
I
on
love
his
the
belly.
face. Oh, no, actually, each one's a little bit
Yeah.
of face. There's one on his left pec as well.
Gross.
All right, so with that, I think we should probably do. We have some time for Q&A, so
Okay.
let's do it. Jump into a couple little questions like that. And we'll leave this up here in the back so you guys can see. For if you're referring to something orc related, remember spy infiltration specific to the orc as well in that regard. It's a lot of Necronomicons.
Can an orc overcome his fear? Yeah, it is possible for orcs to grow and grow out of their weaknesses, and we try to weight our the way they grow towards the kind of interactions they're having in the world. So
Jack Trades is a question, which is what happens if all warchiefs are spies? We mentioned it earlier, but I think we can repeat it.
If all warchiefs are spies, you are on a cakewalk of a fort assault at that point. Just walk in there, capture all the points for free, everything's blowing up around you, holes are opening in the walls, your guys are joining you along the way. So as you capture each point, you're assembling your army of spy warchiefs that are joining you and making sure that any grunts left pretending like they can defend the fort will just get destroyed. Ultimately, you do end up getting funneled into the fortress keep to face the overlord on your own. So there's still a fight to be had. There's still a challenge at the end of that. It's just the capturing of all the points and the assault leading up to that point will be a lot easier.
Perfect. So let's see. There's a couple questions in relation to, like, is a class or tribe better at being a spy than the other ones?
They all have different styles of spying, I guess. I mean,
I just noticed this guy has scissors on his belt.
oh yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
They look like they can cut through a skin pretty good.
Probably a shear. So, but the answer is in that regard that it doesn't matter if you have the guy from the Dark Tribe or the Pharaoh Tribe. They can be a spy.
Yeah.
There was a request to double check on how to send a spy. Let's go ahead and send a spy real quick just so people can see it again.
Yeah, we got plenty of guys to work with here.
Let's see. Can a spy betray you? And I believe the answer is you can be betrayed at any point. Yeah, you could have a spy betray you.
Sure, yeah.
That would be a sad one.
Maybe he infiltrated and then his war chief's speeches started really making sense to him. Started feeling like he made some poor life choices.
We have questions about double agents. Can we have some double agents in that regard? I don't think we go that deep. Isn't it a spy who is on our side?
Double switcheroos.
So it's like he betrays us, but he doesn't actually betray us. He's really been on our side the whole time.
Pretending to betray. No, yeah. I mean, anything is possible. If I saw that happen right now, I wouldn't be terribly surprised, just because of all the weird stuff that still emerges. Where you're like, did someone actually put that in the game? We supported that as a feature.
Oh, that's awesome.
But no, not to my knowledge. What are the bars under the Uruk's level? I think you're talking about the out here, the guys who are on Nemesis missions. That's how many times time will advance before he'll just go ahead and do that mission on his own. So you can see the spy proving here has the 3 ticks there. So if you go and you die to other captains as you're just kind of out in the sandbox 3 times, so time moves forward multiple times, he'll go ahead and do the fight on his own without you watching. So you don't have to be there for them. We're going to watch them because they're fun, but you can let them do their own thing, and they'll do all the Nemesis missions out in the world on their own, level up without your involvement if you leave them to it.
Just a reminder for everybody, during this Q&A right now, it's we're going to still be focused on the spy infiltration questions. And so post the stream when it turns off, I'll be in chat talking to you, some of y'all, so you can ask those more generalized questions. But for the moment, focusing on the spy stuff.
Ooh. What are the different outcomes if a spy is captured? Well, there's the possibility that you've seen on stream before, if you've watched a lot of these, that the Overlord can catch him and just kill him when you start the fort assault. The other possibility is your guys can get captured and they'll generate another mission to go and rescue them. So you can try and go get your guys back. If they didn't kill them right away, there's a window of time, like one of these Nemesis missions, where you've got a few ticks of the bar to go and get the guy back and keep him on your side. What happens if you tell a spy to infiltrate his blood brother?
That's a fun.
I almost don't want to.
We don't have to answer. We don't have to explain that one. Yeah.
You should try it.
Yeah, that'll be an interesting one. Which I saw a request for one more fight. I guess you guys up for having one more in the background?
One more fight pit?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's see. That was. I mean, I'm really happy that we got to show the pitched battles, because that was those kind of battles that you're doing. You are able to then try to add more war chiefs back in those openings after you do that battle, and it's a good opportunity to pull out and one of the war chiefs and all their bodyguards. And so then it's another way to quickly grab a bunch of Uruks if you want to dominate everybody as best you can.
Totally. You get that guy, if we hadn't picked off all his bodyguards as fight pit targets along the way, and he had 6 dudes there with him, that would have been a payday if Ellie could just dominate all of them as she went.
Oh, absolutely.
No ammo. So...
We have to walk? This... Can a spy kill an overlord while he makes a speech? you, Talion, the Bright Lord, and then one person who kills an Overlord.
That's true. That's true. Oh, is there a way to see how a follower feels about you? If you just slap him around a bit, see how he feels. He'll tell you.
I mean, give him a hug. You know, a bottle of grog.
Let's get it
Oh, this is gonna be a close one.
Watch and learn, you globs!
He's pretty low level for this area.
Well, let's see. And he's got a Carador to fight too. But he has his own gang. The other guy's a Carador pack. Can you have multiple spies in one fort? Yes, you can. Hinox 23? Oh!
All the spies on the fort.
Yeah. It's just gonna be every warchief can be a spy.
Oh, he's pissed. Should help.
That's a good sign.
Okay.
Oh.
No, nice.
Oh.
Knocked him off the Carador. Oh, yeah. Put him down.
He's doing the... Let's see.
Oh, he's dazed. Oh, he must have the dazed when his enrage wears off.
See that? Can enemy spies betray Sauron and join you? I mean, first, there's not spies like that in the same regard that when we have spies, like technically, it's someone will betray you.
If they're a spy already, that means you recruited them.
Right.
I don't think we have third-party spies who work for like another power in Mordor who decide to flip from not Sauron to you.
I mean, for a little bit of shout out for lore, the Morgai flies are technically spying for Saruman.
That's true.
So, let's see. This is an interesting question, which is, can spies, or can an overlord execute more than one spy? Oh no, we're real close.
Oh, he's.
Oh,
Oh, he's
Oh,
mad.
maybe not.
Oh, come on. Make it come back. The enraged can help. Oh, no.
I think he can come back, guys.
It's almost, if he just doesn't pull that. Oh, no, he pulled it out. All right, but again, we got the gear from him, so not all is lost. Actually, so Skak the Angry died. Go take a look at that rare cape and just see what he left us.
Actually, I have a double question. Someone said that the Morgai flies fight for Sauron. It's Saruman, correctly, right? It's Saruman that the Morgai flies are spying for.
Right. So in the first game, if people went through and got all the lore bits, there's some crows carrying messages that you could find that were spying for Saruman in there.
Oh, they were the crows, not the flies.
The Morgai flies are Sauron.
Ah, I got that flipped around. I thought it was the other way around. Thank you for calling me out. You were correct. I was wrong on that one. But
How
hey,
does the Overlord find out who your spy is? Well, there's a lot happening in the world that you're not a part of.
good old-fashioned subterfuge.
And of course they're really paranoid. So
And actually, we've seen on stream before a spy killing that wasn't actually a spy. It was a guy who he thought was a spy, and it's honestly one of the funniest, most like really beneficial moments too when you're taking out a fort, when it's like they kill someone who belongs to their side. And yeah, so with that, guys, thank you for asking questions and that kind of thing. I'll be hanging out in chat, just answering those general questions that you guys had. It was just a joy to have you all, so thank you for coming by. We'll have another stream again next week. Someone's saying that I have gotcha. There you go. We got another compliment.
nice.
So it's got to provide the extra gotcha. So yeah, so thanks again for coming by, guys. It was a joy to have you. Feel good?
Yeah. Thanks for watching.
Cool.